Hey everyone, welcome back to Couch Conversations with Sasha Love. I'm your host, Sasha Love, and today we're going to talk about decisions. Before I get started, I want to put in a quick plug for my podcast, which is Couch Conversations with Sasha Love, found on both Spotify and Anchor, and I have a link below in the description. There's a lot of good stuff in this podcast, and if you haven't been listening, you are missing out, so definitely check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments. So without further ado, let's get started and talk about decisions.
Pop your melanin, girlfriend, pop your melanin. Pop your melanin, girlfriend, pop your melanin. Girl, you black, and you beautiful. Girl, you black, and you beautiful.
What keeps you from making decisions, especially big ones? Are you afraid of the consequences? Are you worried about what other people might think? Are you worried that you just didn't get enough advice or input from people in your life? Are you worried about whether or not this choice is in line with your path or where you're supposed to be going? Is this decision going to be in line, or are you afraid that this decision is not in line with what's poppin', what's main culture, what's the norm? Or are you afraid to make the decision because it could potentially put you on a path that's outside of the norm, that's not usual, that kind of sets you apart? Regardless of the reasons why, or regardless of the barriers we have to making decisions, it's important to realize that as we get older in life, as we gain more and more responsibility, as we continue to figure out this thing called life, we will need to make decisions. And as much as we may try sometimes to put that decision on other people, the decisions in our lives are for us to make. No one else is held accountable for the decisions that you make. It's all on you. And that can be scary. Because as much as some choices do have benefits that we love, but some decisions also come with consequences, also come with challenges, also come with burdens. Whether it's good or bad, we are accountable to that decision. It's up to us to decide which direction to go, and it can be hard. So, to kind of help you along in this journey of making decisions, especially big ones, here are some things to think about. Number one, what are your core values? What are things that are important to you, and what are the values that kind of guide how you move through life, how you interact with people, how you interact with yourself? Oftentimes, knowing those core beliefs can lead you to the choice that's more in line with your path. Secondly, take some time to pray. Talk to God and see where He's leading you, which decision brings you peace. And thirdly, consider the counsel of those closest to you. Not everyone in your life, but those closest to you. Yes, the decision is ultimately up to you. But sometimes, especially if it's a big decision that we may not have much experience with, it's helpful to seek the counsel, the support, and even the advice of people who are closest to us. That could be a mom, a dad, therapist, a friend, a mentor, a teacher, whoever you can trust in your inner circle. Take some time to seek their advice and counsel and see which way is in line for your path. So what are your thoughts? I know decisions are hard, but there's no escaping them. We can find ways to help us make decisions when they come up, but as I mentioned before, there's no way to avoid it. Also know that even if you've made a wrong decision in the past, or even if you felt like, man, I really messed up when I made this choice, it doesn't mean that when another opportunity comes for you to make a decision that you won't make the right one for you. It doesn't mean that you aren't capable of making good decisions, because you are. You are capable of making good decisions. You are capable of living your life in line to your core values, in line to what is meant for you, in line with your purpose. It's definitely possible, no matter how many mistakes you've made in the past. So don't avoid it. I know it's hard. Adulting is not easy. But recognize that you have the power to make the choice in your life for the better or for the worse. And know that when those situations arise, when the decision is hard to make, reach in and remember your core values. Seek God in prayer and seek the advice of those that you can trust in your inner circle. Hopefully you found this video helpful for you. Feel free to like and subscribe and share it with anyone else that you know would benefit from it. Until next time, stay well.